Good morning. In this demonstration we will be loading our test database into MySQL that we have running on our pen drive. We previously have set up MySQL on our pen drive using XAMPP in the control panel. I will assume that you have your PHP MyAdmin page up and running, and I will also assume that you're currently logged into Blackboard on another browser window. To download the sample data files, you'll find a button here on the side called Sample Data Files. Right now there are two sample data files on my server, Blackboard server, but there will be more someday real soon. To download these files, all that you need to do is click on the SQL file, and I'm going to be loading the world database here for our demonstration. So click on world, and it will ask you to save it. If you're using Internet Explorer, you may see a little different save dialog, but this is the save dialog I have in Firefox. I'm going to close that. I can then exit out of Blackboard because I've already downloaded, or you can go ahead and download the other file that you may need. I'm going to minimize that. Now, back in PHP MyAdmin, what we need to do is we need to create a database which will hold all of the tables and the data files together, all the data elements, all the rows and columns and such. So the first thing we need to do is create a new database. I can create the new database by coming here to the Actions button, the Actions screen here, where we can create a database, or I can go to the SQL tab from the home. I can go to the SQL tab and create the new database. I'm going to do it here from the SQL tab, and to do that we type create database, and I'm creating the world database, so create database world, and I click go, and it then creates the new database. We'll see it appear here in the list of databases. Sorry that I had to pause the video, but we've created the world database, and it's now time to import the data. We've downloaded the data from the server, so let's do the import. I'm going to click on world and connect into the world database, and you see that there are currently no tables. To create the tables and to create the data, I'm going to go to the Import tab, and I'm then going to browse to the file that I just downloaded. Now, I just downloaded that. It's in My Documents, Downloads, World. You may have saved it to your desktop or somewhere else, but you can browse and go find where you saved it, and then click Go. If the database is large, this may take a few moments, but this world database should load in just a few seconds for us. Okay, it has completed, and you see that we have the green dialog saying import has successfully finished, and you can now see that the world database contains the city table, the country table, and the country language table, and we will be using those as for demonstration purposes and for homework in the class. You can also download the Menagerie database, and hopefully there'll be some other databases available soon. So that concludes how to set up your sample database.